A gunman has opened fire in a Darwin hotel. At least 4 people are dead. The alleged shooter's now in custody. The Police Commissioner and the Chief Minister have spoken tonight. Here's what they've had to say.
Today, the 4th of June 2019, has been a devastating day in the Northern Territory. 5 crime scenes, 4 people deceased, 1 injured. This is not the Darwin we know. As Chief Minister, on behalf of Territorians, our thoughts are with the families and friends of the victims and everybody else who has been impacted.
At this stage, we do not believe this is terrorism related. This is one individual who has acted individually and unfortunately taken the action they have. He is currently being held in custody at the hospital at this point in time.
Now, Jasmine Keeley was there when it happened. Let's take a listen to her witness account.
I heard some loud banging. Silly me went to go out the front to check. As I've gone down towards the stairs, I've saw a guy in a high-vis shirt walk out with a rifle. He's turned and looked at me, and I've run into the bedroom, locked the door, and we've hid in the bathroom. And we called the police and just heard shot after shot after shot.
Let's cross to Sky News reporter Matt Cunningham, who's at the scene. Matt, good evening. Talk us through what unfolded.
Well, Michael, what we know is that at about 5:45 local time, there were reports that at the Palms Motel, just on the outskirts of the CBD, shots were fired. Now, we do know that one man was shot dead at the Palms Motel and another woman was injured. Now, we believe the shooter then went to an address nearby in Gardens Hill Crescent. Another man was shot dead there. He then went to the Buff Club, a pub that's about a K from the Darwin CBD. There was an altercation there in the car park with another man. Apparently, knives were involved before the gunman went to a car, pulled out a gun and shot that man dead there in the car park of the Buff Club. Now, we understand he then went to another location in Jolly Street, Woolner, which is probably 2 kilometres from the CBD, and there was another man who was shot dead there. So police have confirmed that 4 men have been shot dead. There is another woman who's also suffered gunshot wounds. She was taken to the Royal Darwin Hospital, where she remains in a stable condition.
Well, so, Matt, what do we know about the man who's been taken into custody tonight?
Well, Michael, what we have learnt at a news conference just a short time ago is that this is a man who was well known to police. He was released from prison, in fact, just 5 months ago. Released from prison in January. He was still on parole, and we do know that he was wearing an electronic monitoring bracelet. So there's going to be plenty of questions, I'm sure, asked in the coming days about that. We also know that at some stage during this evening, or this afternoon and this evening, he actually attended at the Peter McCauley Centre, the police headquarters here in Darwin, and he also called the police duty superintendent directly to hand himself in. He made that call at about 6:45 p.m. and then was apprehended in the CBD right near the Coles Express. But we do understand this man has a long criminal history, including associations with outlaw motorcycle gangs. All
right, and well, does that give us any hint to a motive here, or if police or anyone close to him commented on a potential motive for tonight?
Well, at this stage, police are not saying too much. There has been quite a bit of speculation that drugs may have been involved, but police didn't confirm that at the news conference they held this evening. Obviously, that's something that police will investigate over the coming days, and I think the other thing that you can expect will be investigated is why this man was actually out in the community. The Police Commissioner said at the news conference that that wasn't a matter for police, but was a matter that should be directed to the Corrections Commissioner, so no doubt those questions will be asked in the coming days as well.
There will be a few questions, no doubt. All right, Matt Cunningham from Sky News in Darwin, thank you.